In my morning analysis, I told you watch out for 1690-92 zone. It can probably bounce back from here, and see gold has bounced back from precisely the same levels, achieved a high of 1707 levels. I hope you all profited. Likewise, US 100 too has bounced back from 11920 and try to trade with a rise 12.0. Now see, I told you 12050, 12080 levels. Precisely it has achieved these levels and now trying to drop. Likewise, US 32 at 31,225. Now what is going to happen today with the US cash session? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. Do not miss to subscribe this channel. Missing on to subscribe is missing the profits. Do not commit this mistake, and do like, share and comment too. First we'll look into gold, followed with Nasdaq 100, and in the end Dow Jones. Do watch till the end. Do listen to it carefully. Also do note down the levels. Now look at the hourly charts here. On the hourly chart, see, this was the bullish rise on gold after achieving the lowest at 1691, and now it is trying to drop again. It is formed a wick out there, and see, this hourly candle is about to close, and possibly if it is bullish it has to reverse from here. Also look at the candle sizes, diminishing, a bigger candle and a smaller candle. If it is bullish, it must sustain above 1701, and then you can go long again above 17. If it breaks past the zone at 1707, you can again go long for 1710 and then 1715 levels. Till the time it trades below this, probably it may continue to move downwards. Let's be cautious. Directional movement not indicative of anything. Stochastic was at high and it has dropped since then. The MACD is bullish. It is trying to converge a little. RSI 2 is looking upwards. On the 2-hour charts, likewise, couple of green candles, a reversal indication, trying to trade within this, and see, this should not be considered a reversal. Yes, if you see it trading above 1705, you can again go long, and beyond 1705 you can again expect 1710 and then 1715 levels. Be cautious of these levels. Directional movement is bearish. It is again trying to diverge. Stochastic is at high here. Probably if it converges, crosses over, we may see some red candles. The MACD is on the verge of a bullish crossover here. The RSI is trading flat with slightly negative slope. And if you look at the 3-hour charts, on the 3-hour charts, likewise, we may see a little movement on gold for now, and it may try to confine its movement within this zone. Be cautious of this zone between 1705, 1707 to 1700, 1698. So I'll give you the levels a little while, just listen to it. Directional movement is bearish. Stochastic has seen a low, trying to see a high, and it has still got the bullishness there. MACD is trying to converge, crossover for a bullish move. It is trading in red right now. RSI trading flat. And if you look at the 4-hour, now look at the 4-hour charts and look at these two candles. See, a wick is there, a tail is there, precisely positioned to give you another consolidation candle where it may give you lower highs, higher lows possibly. But yes, if it breaks past 1705, possibility exists that it may try to get a resistance at 1707, 1708 and then 1710. If it breaks past 1710, stay long further, then we can see 1715, 1718, 20 levels. Directional movement bearish. Stochastic looking upwards. It has got the bullishness. The MACD is willing to converge, crossover for a bullish move. RSI trading flat. And if you look at the daily charts, now look at the daily chart. On the daily charts, if you connect the dots here, higher lows. If you connect the dots here, higher highs, trying to create a channel like this. Probably it may confine its movement between 1710 to 1691 itself and close somewhere here. Probability exists. If it is bearish, next day also, tomorrow also, probably it may close here in the doji and then give you a red candle tomorrow. But then that is the case only when if it is bearish. Else it may close somewhere here and give you a greener candle tomorrow. Direction movement is diverging and it is bearish. Stochastic is crossing over and looking downwards again. I will be watchful of that. MACD is bearish. It is trading with very little divergence. RSI is trading near to bottom. Considering this, I will rather not recommend you to trade in between 1707 and 1697. These $10 I will recommend you to avoid taking any trade. Below 1697, yes, you can expect it to drop for 1694, 1691 levels. 1690-92 again is going to be a strong resistance, and below that it may see a good crash for 1684, 1680. If not today, possibly by tomorrow. Any close below 1690 is a good indication that it may try to remain bearish tomorrow also. Every rise is a good to sell opportunity. On the upside, yes, you can go long at 1707, expect 1710 as the first target, 1715 as the next target, 1718 as the next target, and beyond that it will fly for 1722, 25 and 30-35 levels also. Possibility exists, these are markets, anything is possible. Now, yes, in between 1707 to 1697, I will not recommend you to take any position. So take your trades accordingly. Trade with the stop loss, trade with the trailing stop loss in between 1690 and rather I will say 1680 and 1745. This is the larger trading zone in which gold is trying to confine its movement. Till the time it trades between this, you have to be very cautious with your positional trades. Positional trade is something which is you are keeping with a little long while. So take your trades accordingly. And yes, now let's have a look at Nasdaq 100. And yes, if you want to learn the art of trading profitably, taking right entries and right exits, you can join my mentorship batch. 15th batch is starting on 12th of September. Only couple of seats left. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Do not miss this opportunity. The next match after this is going to be only in October. Now look at Nasdaq 100 and you can see the hourly charts on Nasdaq 100, and this is an expanding triangle. You can find out the lows are well connected. At the same time the highs are further. So this is an expanding triangle. It indicates bullishness there, but this is valid only if it trades till the time it trades up 11,950 levels. So yes, if it breaks below 11,950, 940, then possibly 11,900, 880 is going to be the target, and below that we may see a good drop, sharp drop. See, this is kind of a fall which is indicating that the downside is quite open here and it may try to achieve a lows. And on the upside, yes, if it breaks past this zone at 12050, 12080, I have told you this in the earlier in the day also, be watchful of 12050, 12080. Beyond this, if it trades, definitely it will call for a stronger bullish move which might take it till towards 12150, 12200 levels. Directional movement diverging and it is bearish. Stochastic is looking downwards. The MACD is trying to converge here. It is bullish so far. RSI trading flat. And on the 2-hour charts, if you look, now see what we have seen on the 2-hour charts is the formation here. This is the rhythmic formation and this is the megaphone pattern. And if you look at, this is trying to reverse, retrace a little. This is going to be the support here at 11,950. If it breaks below 11,950, we can expect it to further fall for 11,920, which is going to be good support, 11,880. And then if it breaks 11,880, consider it for a good strong fall. Now look at the movement here, retracement, drop, retracement, drop. So I will be watchful of this. If it continues to drop from here, it will again give you another good drop. If you look at the directional movement, this is again diverging here and this is bearish. And if you look at the stochastic, this has seen a high, now trying to drop again. See, the drop was a bit slant there and we have seen moderate drop there, then a sharp, see with just 2 or 3 green candles it has seen a overbought level, now trying to reverse again. Be cautious here. MACD has seen almost the zero level, now it is trying to diverge again. Be cautious. RSI looking downwards here. And if you look at the 3-hour charts, on the 3-hour charts too, see this is the reversal, and yes, this is the reversal candle. So I'll be careful of, I'll be watchful of 11,950 levels, and then below that 11,900, 20, 900 and 880. This zone between 11,880, 920 is going to be of importance to us. If it breaks below this, it is going to be a good fall. Also on the 3-hour charts, it is signaling a reversal here, and that is why we can see a little drop there. Also look at this, see, consolidation drop. It is trying to consolidate within this zone, and this is a sideways consolidation. Previous was a retracement, this is a sideways consolidation. It may try to decide a direction. So be watchful till 11,950, and yes, below 11,950 we can expect a support at 11,880, 920 zone. Breaking below 11,880, it will call for a strong drop till towards 11,800 and below levels. Directional movement is again diverging and it is bearish. Stochastic is looking upwards. MACD is almost as converged, but it is failing to cross over. It is still diverging. It can try to diverge again. RSI now looking downwards again. And if you look at the 4-hour chart, see support, it has seen a good drop, retracement, double top, and now it is trying to drop again. At the same time, we must watch out for these levels at 11,950 levels. If it breaks below 11,950, it will again call for a good drop for 11,920, 11,880 levels. Below 11,880, it will call for another round of good drop. Now see the movement here, bigger movement, a smaller movement, and now after retracement, if it tries to drop, it can give you further smaller movement, but then 11,880 levels should come handy. Below that 11,840, 11,800 levels can be seen. Directional movement is trying to trade bearish. Stochastic has seen the bottom, trying to bounce back. The MACD is not indicative here of anything. RSI is looking downwards here. Now look at the daily charts. Now look at the daily charts here, and on the daily charts you can find out, see the lows are there and it is seen lower lows for the day. Also if you look at the previous, now I have told you, look at the candles out there, and for this the pivot is somewhere here at around, see the highs there to 12,250 levels around, and the lows at 11,900 almost. It has achieved the equilibrium here at around 12,080, 12,100. So yes, if it breaks past this zone at 12,100, you can again stir long, and then this time it may give you higher highs engulfing this candle. We may see 12,200, 250 and 300. See 12,300 and 400. These two levels, those who follow me regularly must note down these levels. I have told you again previously, weekly analysis, every time I have told you, and remember in my weekly analysis I did tell you that 11,920 and 800, this zone is going to be very strong support for Nasdaq 100, and we may see a bounce back. So probably on the downside today, yes, below 11,950 you can go short, then be careful of 11,920, 880 zone, and if it breaks below 820, still 840 and 800, these are going to be the true levels. Also remember, see, it has seen the high, then after this high, it has seen a drop. There is a wick available. It has formed the wick here. There is a tail available on the previous candle, and now if it tries to take a shape, it is going to be a good sharp red candle. This is going to be second consecutive red candle for this week. So yes, on the daily charts it is divergent and it is bearish. Stochastic is trading at bottom. The MACD is divergent and bearish. RSI is at bottom. Considering this, go short at 11,950, but trade with very strict stop loss. 11,920 is the first target, 11,900, 11,880 till 11,880. Be cautious. Below 11,880 we can see a further fall for 11,840 and 11,800. And I will only recommend a buy entry or a bullish entry or a buy signal is if it successfully trades about 12,050. We can expect 12,080 as the next target, 12,100 the next resistance, and beyond that it will fly for 12,150, 200, 250, 300 levels. So trade with caution in between 11,950 and 12,050. Trade with caution in between these levels. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at Dow Jones. See US 30 on the early charts, megaphone pattern or a reversal there. Higher lows can be seen there. Probably we may see it rising again. If it trades above 31,100 in the next candle, not this candle, in the next candle, probably we may see a rise, else it may continue to trade with sharp drop. Be watchful of 31,000 again. Directional movement again diverging, it is bearish. Stochastic is seen a high, it is trying to drop from here. The MACD is bullish, it is trying to converge again. RSI is looking downwards on the early charts, and on the 2-hour charts too, see lower highs on these three candles and then a sharp drop. See also at the same time one must not forget that if it fails to break past 31,000, and rather I will say 31,050, 31,040 is also a good level. If it breaks below 31,040, you can go short. 31,000 is a good support. 3970 is a good support, and then it may try to drop for 3950, 900 levels, and then below that, if you recall, I told you 3700, 800 zone is going to be the stronger support for Dow Jones. On the upside, you can go long only if it trades above 31,200 levels. Directional movement again starting to diverge, again acting bearish. Stochastic has seen a high, trying to drop from here. The MACD is bearish, it is trying to converge, failing to do so. We may see again more bearishness. RSI looking downwards here. And if you look at the 3-hour charts, look at the 3-hour charts, look at the candle size diminishing here, and this is the reversal. So yes, still till the time it holds the higher lows, probability of reversal exists here. and then you have to be cautious for 31040. Only if it breaks below 31040 you can expect a little drop, but then be watchful of 31,000, 30,950, and then below that you can expect it to drop more. Directional movement again diverging and it is bearish. Stochastic is looking upwards, it is bullish here. MACD is in sell side, it is trying to converge, and RSI looking downwards here. On the 4-hour charts, you can find out little bit of reversal, almost same highs, and it is trying to drop. At the same time it is giving you lower highs, higher lows, trying to confine its movement. Any breakout either on the upside or downside will be a good indication that it is trying to decide a direction. Any movement above 31,200 should be a good level for you to stay long for 31,280, 300, and then 31,350, 400 levels. In fact, 31,500 can be seen. Beyond that, consider that as reversal and we can remain long above 31,500 levels. Then 31,700 will come into picture. Then 32,000. Remember 31,700, if you recall, those who follow me regularly must recall these levels. Directional movement is bearish. Stochastic has seen a bottom trying to rise. The MACD is trading with very little divergence and RSI looking downwards. Now look at the daily charts. On the daily charts, see the pivot here is at around 31,250 levels. I have told you in the morning also, and now look at this. See the lows here are very well connected and almost it appears we have seen the bottom and it is trying to reverse from here. Any move beyond 31,250 levels should be a very good indication that we may see 31,500 and in fact 31,600, 650 levels can also be seen. Be watchful of 31,250, it is the equilibrium level. On the downside, if it sustains below 31,000 this time, we can expect a stronger drop. Directional movement is bearish. Stochastic is at bottom, the MACD is divergent and bearish, the RSI is at bottom. To considering this, I will not recommend you to take any position in between 31,040 levels and on the upside 31,200, 160 points. You have to be very cautious. Only above 31,200 you can expect that we can see a little bullishness. 31,250 is the next target. Beyond that, stay long and just stay long with the stop loss at cost, and then you will find 31,350, 400 as the next targets, and beyond that it will fly for 31,500 and 600 levels. Be cautious, it is still trading in this bearish channel and this time it has to come out of this. For this to come out, it may give you a sharp drop, and on the downside if it trades below 31,950, specifically 31,900, you can expect 31,750 and 700 as the next, 3750 and 700 as the next target, and in fact below that we may see it hitting 3500 also. Trade with caution till then and trade with the stop loss, trade with the trailing stop loss. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day. Thank you.